Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a tarot reading for Cancer for the month of March 2021. I am using the Romance Angels for the Oracle card for just the overall feel for this month, and then I will be using the Ancient Italian tarot deck for the tarot. Let's start, Cancer, by pulling one oracle deck to get an overall feel for your situation for Cancer. I normally do love readings, and usually that's what people want to hear. I am using the Romance Angels, so most likely this will be, a lot of it will be at least based on romance and love for March 2021. You deserve love. You are lovable. All right, so let's see what that's about. I will also do the underlying energy there from the tarot for Cancers. So you deserve love. All right, Cancer, let's see what you're going to get. I will pull 6 cards from the deck. I'm actually going to do flyers today, but let's see what comes up for you. It's not a good shuffle. All right, Cancer, let's do one more good shuffle, maybe one more. I like to make sure everything's pretty clear. I just did Gemini. Haven't used these cards in a while. They could definitely use a little manipulation here. All right, here we go. Cut the deck and let's get 6 cards for Cancer. Get 6 cards. You deserve love. We've got the 4 of Wands and the King of Wands. So far, 2 Wands. Wands are more about passion. Oh, you got the Queen of Wands. That's a good start. There is definitely love coming your way. You got the King and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. And the 4 of Wands. So far, all Wands, all passion. All right, Temperance. And 2 more. You've got the 2 of Pentacles, 2 coins. There's a lot of wand energy here, and then the 8 of Cups. All right, let's see what your underlying energy is here. It is the Queen of Cups. All right, love, definitely. You have very, very strong feelings for somebody here, Cancer, and these feelings are being, I think, well received by somebody. So this is what's interesting, and I love this for you, that you have the King and the Queen of Wands. Look how big that baton is. They have some pretty big wands there. So love, passion, and very mutually mutual vibes going on here with this person. Those of you, I think this is speaking very loudly toward a very particular group of Cancers out there. There is a wedding coming up for you. So those of you that are in a partnership right now, those of you who are in a committed relationship, marriage is coming toward you. No doubt about it. You will be married. I can't say when you're going to be married, but you will definitely be getting married to this person that you're with right now. I feel like if there's anything here that is not quite as beautiful or happy, is going to be more down here. And some of that has to do with maybe a check of emotions more than anything. I am going to clarify this too here so that it clarifies this Temperance card here. And I think it's an emotional thing that's going on. You do have the 9 of Swords. Okay. I want to say you have something beautiful going on right here. Okay. You definitely have marriage coming your way. This person that you are dealing with is really in love with you. I think this Queen of Cups really speaks for both of your feelings for each other. There's a wedding, you know, you got the 4 of Wands. That is a wedding card. It could be interpreted as many different things, but in this case, there's a wedding card. What you both have, which is a plus, but it could also play against you in some ways, Cancer, is that you both are very passionate people and you have beliefs. You have your own type of belief system, which could work very well together, but at times it can be a little volatile for some of you Cancers, okay? When it looks to me like you both may have a bit of a temper, you both are very fiery people, have very strong opinions, and that is when we come to this part of the reading down here, okay? You are very compatible. I do have to kind of back up with that. Now, the King and the Queen of Pentacles is considered the power couple. This is the adventurous and the beautiful couple, okay? So what you have going for you here is that you both have a lot of ambition to like follow your dreams and to follow like career paths that you want. Neither of you guys, I think, are lazy people, which is good because it means that you're both on the same page as far as, you know, when you're building a future and you're trying to decide, you know, your future partner, you want somebody that is somewhat compatible with you when it comes to being like a go-getter and wanting to get out there and do things and travel and have fun, take up new hobbies. And it's not that you have to do everything together with your partner, but I feel like it's important to you. I know that it's for me, and I'm not even a Cancer. This could be for a lot of people, is you want someone that has some kind of similar passions as you are. There are people that tend to be a little lazier, and it's okay for you to find a partner that's kind of like you, because then the other one is not going to push the other one too hard to be doing things. In this case, you both seem to have very compatible levels of passion and wanting to get out there and doing things. So that's good. And I feel like you guys really motivate each other too. And if you want to develop passions outside of your, you know, your mutual relationship, that's fine with each other as well. You guys are really suited for each other as far as partnership. And sometimes when you're trying to find a marriage partner, you need to check out the companionship, not just, you know, like how compatible you are in the bedroom or how attracted you are to this person. I think keeping companionship in mind is huge. And I think as companions, you guys are perfect. I mean, you really, really complement each other. You have the Queen of Cups here too, and you have the Queen of Wands as well. But I think, like I said earlier, this cup really encompasses both of you guys. You guys really care a lot about each other. You are in love with each other. There's a lot of passion and a lot of mutual attraction and all that. So as far as one loving more than the other or this being a little imbalanced, none of that. I think you guys both complement each other. And more than anything, I think you guys are really, really good friends. And that's always a plus to have in a relationship, because unfortunately, not every relationship, even when someone's very attracted to each other, is based on friendship. A lot of it is based on just either sexual attraction or just, you know, something a little bit more artificial. I think you guys have a strong, solid base and you're both feeling exactly the way you want to feel. Now, down here is where I can see a little bit of a potential for an issue. And this is more of a warning. Be careful and just kind of keep yourself under check, is that you both seem to have a certain level of a temper or one of you or both, but I think I have a feeling that it's one of you guys seem to be a little bit more insecure than the other and maybe has a little bit of a jealous streak. And this comes from, you know, the fire and all these wands that I'm seeing up here in this top row. And sometimes love can instigate, you know, those kind of feelings. But one of you guys may be a little bit on the jealous side. And this is causing, it can cause you some anxiety. Like it can cause you to lose some sleep. You have the Temperance card here, which is a card, and I see this more as a warning, like you might want to keep those feelings in check if you're ever feeling that way. If you are the one that's feeling that way, then you really need to be mindful of that. If it's your partner that has more of a tendency to maybe get a little bit jealous or maybe fly off the handle a little bit, then maybe that's a conversation that you do need to have before you get married. You've got the Marriage card and the Temperance card kind of going together, which when I'm reading this kind of tells me that those two kind of connected a little bit. They need to be addressed before, not after you get married. You do have the Two of Coins next to it, which in my opinion, you know, from where I can see, considering you do have the Eight of Cups on this side too, it's almost like if you look at the original Rider-Waite card, you have, you know, some very deep ocean waves going on, and this person's like trying to juggle, and they both ends the same way. I love the Two of Pentacles in the original Rider-Waite because you can see that he's basically holding two coins in this infinity symbol, which says that it's not a matter, it's not, it's either this or it's that. It's almost like they're both the same. It's just a matter of how you look at it. Or, you know, one day this one will be up higher, one day the other one will be lower, the other one's higher. It's more of a balancing act. And that really is the Temperance as well. It's more of a balancing act. So you kind of, it's all connected no matter what decision you choose in this case. I feel it's going toward the same goal, and you really need to make the decision. You know, I am going to, if maybe it's something that you might want to get counseling over. I don't know, but you could even consider getting couples counseling if some of these things are an issue, maybe a temper thing. Maybe somebody has a little bit of like anger management issues. I don't know. You know what it is, Cancer, and you know what needs to be done, and you know what needs to be addressed. But there is a little bit of a warning as far as Temperance comes from tempering and knowing how to control certain emotions. And, you know, having the Two of Pentacles, like when you make a decision, sometimes something falls this way, sometimes it falls this way. You're going to have your ups and downs. It's more of finding like the right balance. It's both connected. That infinity symbol in that original card that shows that regardless of what direction you go, you're kind of, to get to the right place, you kind of have to take into consideration everything that's on the table and find a balance between the two things. I don't think either of you have intentions of being a certain way toward each other, but because you're both very fiery people, you're both very in love with each other. It's just that, you know, there is a need to be able to temper some kind of personality thing with one of you guys. And I don't want to say that, oh, you have a reason to be jealous or anything like that, but it seems like there is someone that's insecure, a little more insecure than the other person. And that whatever is going on with that can cause you to have, and you do have the Nine of Swords here, which is the card of anxiety, nightmares, and an overall feeling of being uncomfortable about something, or you just overthink, overanalyze. And I know that Cancers tend to be a little bit sensitive inside about certain things. And sometimes I've known a couple of Cancers that you can fly off the handle very easily. So, you know, it's one of those things where you're going to have a little bit of a reality check, or you may end up having a little bit of a turbulent life together. Not doesn't mean that you're going to end up in divorce, but you're going to you can have a turbulent life together if you don't keep that in check. Sorry, I needed to get a drink. You do have at the end of this reading an 8 of Cups. Okay. So one of you guys, and it could possibly be both, you have the High Priestess. And I wanted to pull this to clarify this right here. I think for a handful, and I can't really say that this is a lot of you. I think there's a handful of you out there that are really going to need to let go of somebody. And it could very well be what's going on over here. Okay. I don't think that you or your partner, whoever's not letting go of this other person, is doing it with the purpose of ruining or cheating your relationship that you have now. But I feel that one of you guys have yet to fully let go of a specific person from the past. And it could be someone that you've been married to. It could also be somebody that maybe you ended a relationship and never got really a lot of closure from it, and you have not been able to let it go. You need to let it go. And I feel for the handful of you out there that this is really resonating with, it's what's going to cause these issues of insecurity with some people, somebody in your relationship. It could also cause you to not be able to give everything you can to your I think you want to, but you need to let go of somebody in your past, and you have not truly let that person go. And it could be as simple as you stalk their Instagram or their Facebook. Maybe you're examining their life a little bit too closely, and decisions that they make or break how you feel for the day, or you compare yourself to their life. And I just don't think that your partner, I think, can stand seeing you do that. And at some point, if it's not already out in the open, it may come out in the open. So you have the High Priestess here, and the High Priestess is about hidden secrets and things like that. And you've got the 8 of Cups, which means you need to leave these secrets behind. You need to turn your back on this person forever, and just don't even be tempted to go onto their Facebook, their Instagram, or anything like that. You need to write this person off completely in your life. And if you still keep in touch with them, that in itself is going to cause a very difficult, I think, life with you and this person that you obviously are probably going to marry. And I think, Cancer, that you're perfectly capable of marrying this person and still carrying some sort of, and I don't want to say feelings, but carrying something for this person here and not being able to let them go. I'm not saying that you will never let them go. I think at some point this connection may end up kind of fading on its own. But I think that you hold too much importance on this person in your past. And I think it's you, Cancer. I don't think it's your partner. However, roles could be reversed, and it could be the other way around. So if it is not you, but your partner is still, kind of keeping a little bit too close tabs on an ex, I think that maybe that's something that needs to go on the table. If you've noticed it, it could be an ex-wife, it could be an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever, and you've noticed a little bit of that going on, you need to address it, and it needs to become a topic of conversation before you guys even get married. Because if it's not, it may cause issues in your marriage. It may cause losing sleep. It may cause a lot of jealousy. It may cause a lot of guilt, a lot of regret and resentment, and lost sleep. So you know, overall, I think you have a very beautiful future with this person. It's this one, like, again, it's a handful of you Cancers out there that have not fully let go of somebody from your past. And I think that a lot of your happiness depends on what this other person is doing. So, yeah, so I think those are things that need to be addressed. Tempered, your feelings need to be tempered. I think you need to find a balance in your emotions when it comes to this person. And for some of you, none of this, but for some of you, it could simply be that one of you guys may have a jealous streak, which could be caused by this. I mean, I'm not going to discount that totally, or more of a temper problem. Like, you know, either way, there are some things that need to be addressed for this to be more successful, because I do see success and I do see that you guys really get along and you're great companionship for each other. So there's a lot of good stuff going on here, Cancer. But I think for March, some of this stuff might come out in the open here that you need to address. All right. And there could be a proposal coming up here soon, or talk about getting married, which is always very exciting. All right, Cancer, that is all I have for you for March 2021. Please leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, or give me a thumbs up if you like my reading. I will see you later. Have a great March, Cancer. Bye-bye.